All right, class, settle in. Welcome back to OG School. Today, we're covering a really critical security lesson. But here's the twist. We're not talking about the scams that kick you when you're down. No, we're talking about an attack that is designed to hit you at your absolute peak, that exact moment you're celebrating a huge win and feeling invincible. Let's dive right in. So, here's the game plan for today. First, we're going to look at the emotional high risk. Then we'll break down exactly what this impersonation scam is. We'll walk through the anatomy of a real wallet drain and explore why that feeling of excitement can be so dangerous. And of course, we'll cover your defense strategy and wrap up with the OG's final lesson. You're going to want to stick around for that.
Okay, first up, the paradox of the pump. Now, I know it sounds completely backward, but in crypto, your biggest win can actually be your biggest weakness. Seriously, understanding why that is, well, that's key to your survival.
Just let that sink in for a second. It really flips everything you think you know on its head, right? We're all conditioned to fear the crash, to get ready for the sea of red. But the real, hidden danger? It's the euphoria. It's when everything's green. That feeling that you can't lose, that's the trap. And that's the core of what we're talking about today. I mean, just think about it. Your portfolio is skyrocketing, you're seeing nothing but green candles, and you feel like an absolute genius. That adrenaline, that pure excitement, that's the exact signal scammers are waiting for. They are literally using your success as a weapon against you.
So how exactly do they pull this off? Look, this isn't your garden variety claim your free airdrop scam that you've probably learned to spot a mile away. No, this attack is way smarter, it feels more personal, and it is a lot more dangerous.
Officially, we call it the fake token impersonation scam. And the name says it all. The entire goal here is deception by duplication. What these scammers do is they airdrop a completely worthless but malicious token right into your wallet. And it's designed to look exactly like a token you already own and care about.
And this slide just illustrates the point perfectly. Take a look at this comparison, using BNB Tiger OG as our example. The name? Identical. The ticker? The same. Even the logo is an exact copy. A scammer can clone literally everything except for one tiny critical detail, the contract address. And you gotta remember, that address is your one and only source of truth.
All right, now let's walk through a case study. I want you to see exactly how this plays out in the real world. This is how a single moment of triumph can turn into a total disaster.
So it all starts with the pump. Your bags are just soaring. Then boom, the fake tokens appear in your wallet, looking just like the real deal. In that rush of excitement, you make the mistake. You decide to swap, maybe take some profits, but you click the wrong one. That one misclick, that one signature on a malicious contract, and it is game over. Your real tokens are gone before you even realize what's happened. So it's really important to understand why this scam is so effective. See, it's not just a technical hack, it's a psychological one. The scammers are literally hacking your brain, not just your wallet.
When you're riding that high, your critical thinking just takes a nosedive. That natural skepticism, that little voice in your head that says, hey, wait a minute, let me double check this. It gets drowned out. You get impulsive, you're focused only on that rising dollar sign, and you completely overlook the tiny details, like the contract address, that would normally save you.
And the timing is no accident. Scammers launch these attacks when a token is trending, when FOMO, that fear of missing out, is at an absolute fever pitch. It is a calculated, predatory strategy. It's designed to exploit you when you're at your most emotionally vulnerable.
Okay, we've picked apart the problem. Now for the most important part of this whole lesson, building your defense. The goal here is to turn this knowledge into an automatic, reflexive habit, an instinct.
So let's get down to brass tacks. What are the exact steps you need to take to make sure this never, ever happens to you?
This is it, your 4-point security checklist. I want you to burn this into your brain. Number 1, always verify the contract address. Get it from the official project website or CoinGecko, not from some random link. 2, if a token just shows up in your wallet out of nowhere, you ignore it. It's a trap, period. 3, hide these suspicious tokens. Most wallets have a feature for this. Use it so you don't accidentally click on them. And number 4, use a burner wallet. For any new, high-risk stuff, use a totally separate wallet with just a small amount of funds in it to protect your main stat.
Look, we've covered a lot of ground today, but if you only remember one thing from this whole lesson, I want it to be this. This is the OG's final lesson for today's security briefing.
This.
This is the single most important habit you can build. Before you click, before you sign, before you do anything in that moment of hype and excitement, just pause. Take one deep breath. That pause is your best line of defense, and in that moment, you verify the contract address.
So I'm going to leave you with one final test. Your portfolio is going to the moon. Your heart is pounding in your chest. What is your first move? If the answer that just popped into your head was pause and verify, then you've passed the lesson. Class dismissed. Stay safe out there.